Good morning. My name is Kurt Owings. I am about to complete the leading video for the requirement for the educational leadership and educational administration degree from Lamar University. And as I said, I'm going to complete my leading video this morning. The meeting I'm going to host is about a social issue that's occurring at our campus and other campuses around the country. And it is about cyberbullying. I know this may be done a little bit early, but I'm trying to power through the coursework for this course because we're actually expecting our first child on June the 26th, so I need to get as much of this done early as I can so I won't have to worry about it, because honestly the baby could come at any time now. So that's why I'm going to get this submitted early, hopefully, and hopefully everything goes well. A couple of things before I talk about the meeting. This is during the summer, so it was hard to get a lot of people, but we have enough people that were able to sacrifice their time this morning to be able to come in and help me with this meeting. Like I said, the goal of this meeting is to try to implement a plan to combat cyberbullying in our school, and this is something that, like I said, is a problem not just in our school, but it's a problem all across the country, because social media allows people to be able to say and do things that they would not normally say and do if they were actually standing face to face with somebody. So it's just something that needs to be addressed, because it's not just cell phones, it's social media, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, so on and so forth. You know the whole routine. So the goal is to identify the problem, because you can't solve the problem until you actually identify what the actual problem is. And we're going to sit down as a group and try to implement a strategy to be able to do this. So to do this, the first part of the meeting is going to be basically me talking, introducing our school, because we do have some community members that are going to be coming in, a couple of people from the private sector that may not see this on a day-to-day basis, and they don't know exactly what is going on inside a school on a daily basis. So we're going to introduce the school. We're going to talk about our mission statement, going to talk about the positive things from the school, because I don't want them to think that just bad things happen at a school on a daily basis. So the goal is to be able to tell them some positive things, kind of break down our demographics, break down our mission statement, then tell them about some positive things that have happened at the school this year. So that's going to be the first part. And the next part, we're actually going to get into the cyberbullying part of the meeting. Okay, to do this, the first thing I'm going to do is introduce the issue, tell why we need to try to solve this issue. After that, I got a short little 4 to 5 minute video that we're going to watch. That's really good. It kind of shows what cyberbullying looks like and talks about its effects. After that, I have a handout with some statistics, sometimes troubling statistics, about the impact that cyberbullying has, just the amount of teens that do get cyberbullied on a daily basis. So we're gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna look at that. Then to close it out, to kind of help me with my research as we go further into implementing this plan, I'm gonna have all the people in attendance take a survey about cyberbullying and how much they see it, if they feel it's an issue, once a week, twice a week, that kind of thing. It has all kind of questions. We're gonna kind of talk about that survey as we get into the meeting. So 35 minutes is a short amount of time, so the goal is to kind of power through this. I want to get to the meat. I don't want to spend too much time talking about the school demographic, but the reason I do that is just, like I said, just to kind of give the community members an idea of what the issue is, because a lot of times if you work in the private sector, or if you are a part of the kind of the workforce that doesn't go inside a school every day, you may not know that this is an issue. You may see a blip on the news every once in a while. You may see something that is might be concerning to you, but you don't actually see the impacts of it on a day-to-day basis in the actual school, and they have no idea what exactly goes on in schools on a day-to-day basis. So we're gonna talk about that and to kind of introduce it. And like I said, the goal is to try to form a plan. I want people in the meeting to be open and honest with me, because there's gonna be more of a back and forth. It's not just gonna be me up there talking for 30-35 minutes. I want to hear their input. Okay, my goal is to just identify the facts for them. Then I want to have them look at the facts, look at the data, and be able to base a plan off of that, because it is very important that we do understand that this is a very big issue, and it is very important that we do understand that this is an issue that is not going away anytime soon. Because if you've been in any school, every kid has a cell phone, every kid has social media. Schools are equipped with Wi-Fi now. I know at our school we try to block a lot of it, but the kids, they find ways around it. There's really no way they get on the proxy servers and everything else like that. So it's hard for us to be able to control everything that goes on in schools on a daily basis. Okay, so pictures, text messages, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, I mean, it's all out there, and we try to educate them, but the problem does not seem to be going away. So I'm going to talk about why it's an issue at our school, why it's an issue at schools all across the country, and what we need to be able to do about it, because this is something that we have to combat, and it's something that is really changing the landscape. Because whenever you think of traditional bullying, you think of the kid stealing the little kid's lunch money or pushing them down on the playground. It's not that anymore. It's a lot deeper, and it's a lot more troubling when you have pictures of somebody, or you post something about somebody, and even though it may not be intended as cyberbullying, in some cases it can turn out to have harmful, lasting effects on people who are being cyberbullied. So that's the goal of our meeting today. That's the purpose of our meeting, and I really think that looking at the statistics, looking at the things that we're going to be talking about, is going to have a very big impact on the views of cyberbullying, because this is a relatively new phenomenon within the past 10-15 years, and it's not something that we should take lightly as adults, because a lot of times it turns into more serious issues down the road, depression, anxiety, even suicide. So if we can implement a plan that helps even one person, then we have done our job today. So that's the goal of the meeting. I'm actually about to head to the school right now to get everything set up. So I will film the meeting. Then after I do that, I'm going to come back and I'm kind of talk about what went on in the meeting and review the meeting, then write the review of the meeting. So I look forward to this, and thank you for listening.